Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking about the gestalt theory. Um, the first principle we're going to talk about is proximity. Proximity is a principle that states that objects or shapes that are close to one another appear to form groups. So, um, so pretty much they form groups so pretty much it just ensures that design elements are placed together and the unrelated ones are far apart. So an example would be here. The black circles are far apart from the purple circles right here. So the black circles have their own columns right here. There's two separate columns with two rows of each of the same thing. Well, they separate themselves. This is like pretty much just to avoid a cluttered, disorganized layout. Next we have similarity. The principle of similarity states that objects with similar characteristics are seen as more closely related than objects that don't contain much similar features. So an example would be here. There's red and white. There's also white and circles and squares. So I mean, they're really different, but they're still they're similar with like pertaining to color and in their own rows and but there's different shapes and different colors, but the colors are separated from the shapes. So it says in a layout of objects which contain similar and unsimilar features, our minds can create order and organization through unity. Alright, so next we have continuity. The principle of continuity states how our brain follows visual elements that are grouped together and perceive a line in an established direction. Our minds will continue in a direction beyond its ending point. So, it's pretty much just like lines that don't really end, but our mind follows our mind follows it, like it's just a just continuously follows it, like there's just no end, in like a continuous line. So, and lastly we have closure. Closure is a principle that states that our minds fill in the empty spaces in order to perceive shapes and create a whole image. Alright. So here's USA Network, but there's just a U and an A that are like filled in. The S isn't really there, but you could see the silhouette of the S right there. So our minds are pretty much just telling us that just filling in the extra lines that are needed there. So it's gonna spell USA, even though there's no really the gap's not really filled where the S is supposed to be. Alright, well, thank you for watching.